So today we're in the Yorkshire Dales and we are walking up this magnificent hill behind me. This is Ingleborough. It's about 720 metres, I think. I'm also really excited because I have this jacket on, and this jacket is the Turan from OEX. But you've also got an OEX jacket. Matt's got the anorak. Is that right?
I don't know. Awanak? Awanak.
Awanak.
That's what I would say.
Awanak.
It's probably pronounced Awanak. We don't know. We probably should have asked someone before we came.
So Matt's got the Awanak jacket on from OEX, which is the 2-layer waterproof jacket. And this is the Turan, the 3-layer waterproof jacket, which is brand new for this year. I sort of want it to rain, Matthew, but it's not going to, is it?
I hope not.
No, it's probably not going to rain, but we can still test some good functionality. Do you know what? I did really like it when you've got the red bag and the orange jacket, and I've got the blue jacket and the blue bag. Yeah. It looks fantastic.
Got to coordinate.
Do you know where I live, Matthew, as well? Sheffield? No, it's a blue house.
You live in a blue house?
With blue windows.
Oh. Okay.
You can cut that.
That's staying in.
It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
It looks, the conditions look pretty epic.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do it.
Should we go? Yeah.
We're at the top.
We're at the top of Ingleborough now, and we are just in the cloud.
We are in a cloud.
In the cloud, and we haven't got a view, but it feels epic. Yeah, it feels very epic standing on top of this hill in the cloud. Tough walk up.
Yeah, everything's like wet. There's like a film over everything that makes it a bit slippy and a bit treacherous.
Yes. I think it's the limestone. I think there's certain parts of it, because it's so well trodden, it just it's really slippy in certain parts.
Absolutely loving the coat though.
Yes.
Yeah, really comfy. It's quite light as well, and yeah, the bright colour, you can just see it a mile off.
Yeah.
Like in conditions like this, it's great. It's great, and great ventilation in the armpits as well, which I needed coming up the steep side. So yeah, love it so far. Yeah, doing very well. What about yours?
So, yeah, the terrain's really nice actually. I mean, first impressions are the movement is the first thing you notice, which I'll talk a little bit more about later, but it just feels like it moves with you really well, which is what you want out of a jacket like this, and it feels really tough. It feels bomber, like, you know, you've talked before about good pair of boots. Mm-hmm. It feels like a bomber jacket, yeah. So like I'm enjoying it so far.
Like well made, like
yes.
solid construction.
Yeah, solid construction. It's keeping the wind off. It's felt really breathable so far. So yeah, let's take them for a bit more of a walk, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely. And this proper like alien landscape up here, like the wind and the mist and you just can't see. Yeah, it's like being on another planet at times. It's very cool. Very cool.
It's a good job we weren't relying on my head torch.
Why isn't it working?
No, it's out of battery.
Yeah, these pods are sick.
They are very cosy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, they just feel like after a long day's walking,
yeah.
then you can just sort of tuck yourself away in a little pot or a shed.
I'm not just saying this.
You're really impressed.
I love these pods.
Okay. It was quite cold at the end, it was quite windy. Yeah. And then to open the door and then come into this pod and be like, oh, that's, It just felt really nice, actually.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Been up since 5. Big drive up here. Big walk, lots of filming, difficult conditions. And to come into this, I do love camping, but I've always had a bit of an intrigue about like glamping.
Yes. For me, even little things like just having a light now.
Yeah.
Like usually we're doing everything by headlamp, aren't we? And fiddling around and.
But the walk was good as well. The walk was a good test of the coats, I think.
You were singing about your jacket on the way out. I was like, brilliant. And Matt likes his new jacket.
Yeah. The OEX.
This is
what's it called?
Anarch. So this is the OEX Anarch.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the OEX Anarch.
Okay.
And this is a 2-layer waterproof jacket. So it's a comfortable jacket to wear for everyday use. You mentioned the hood. The hood is the first thing I look at on a waterproof jacket. If I'm looking for a waterproof jacket to take out on the hills, I go straight to the hood because it tells you so much about the jacket.
Yeah. I don't like hoods that like just cover your head. I want like something to cover my face from the elements.
You want the good peak at the front, which
and this has got a nice big hood.
Also, you're saying the chin guard came up high enough as well, but not an uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I didn't, because sometimes when you've got coats on, you need to undo it at the top to like be able to.
Which we'll talk about. That's my jacket.
Okay,
but yeah,
no, this one was great.
But it's quite a soft, light fabric as well, so it's packable.
Yeah,
it's not heavy to wear.
No.
And I mean, when we were. A good test for it is when we were coming up Ingleborough, up that steep slope, and there was parts of it where we were having to move our hands, and I just had like not really heavy scrambling, but so yeah, it was more comfortable to reach out and help ease yourself up the hill.
Yes, yeah,
and it allowed you to do that fine.
Yeah. Also, something I didn't notice until we were out walking is that on the sleeves, it's slightly longer on the outside than it is on the inside, so it covers more of the outside of your hand, which is more exposed to the elements and gives you more articulation, like for reaching into your pockets and stuff, like without loads of material bunching up on the inside. So that's one of those things that you don't notice until you're actually out using it. It's like, oh yeah, that's really cool.
Also ventilation zips under the armpits. Yeah. So I noticed as we were climbing up as well, you opened the ventilation zips, just allowing a bit of that airflow to come through the jacket and to cool down.
They're quite generous as well.
Yeah, it's a really good jacket.
Yeah, well impressed. Absolutely well impressed. Yeah, does exactly what you want it to.
Yes. Apart from mine, that does even more. So this is,
right, sure.
If you thought that was good, this is even better. So this is a Turan. This is a 3-layer waterproof jacket as opposed to your 2-layer waterproof jacket. So that means this is a lot more durable. With this jacket, we've got what's called the face fabric, the blue fabric that we can see.
Okay.
We've got the silver scrim material on the inside for extra protection, and then sandwiched between that is the waterproof layer.
Okay.
So with your jacket, the Anarch, you've got the face fabric, the orange fabric, and then you've got the waterproof fabric attached to that, and then there's like a light mesh layer, but we don't really count that as a layer in the descriptive terms, although it is.
Yeah.
This hood is a bigger hood, but there's a lot of adjustability in it still to pull it down. But we've got an even more substantial peak, so even more protection up the front. The chin guard on it also comes up quite a bit higher, and that's so that in those terrible conditions, what you can do is you can have the hood up, you can pull the chin guard up, cinch it all in, and you have this like periscope view. Mm-hmm. The other thing that I found fantastic about this jacket was as we were scrambling up that steep slope, I really felt the ease of movement in the arms. And this is something that you can't necessarily see on a jacket straight away. Okay. But the arms are so well articulated that as you move your arms up and down, the jacket stays where it is.
Yeah. Okay.
And that means that if you're being really active, it's moving with you and not inhibiting you.
It's not like riding up and
stuff. Not riding up there, and then you've got to you've got to like tuck it all back in and that sort of thing, and you're just all twisted about. So this also has quite a big drop hem at the bottom, so you actually have a lot of protection. So if you are cycling, it wouldn't be the worst jacket in the world. It'd be a nice jacket for that. Yeah. With the Anarch, what Matt was wearing, you've got 2 hand pockets and a chest pocket. Mm-hmm. With a jacket like this, a mountain jacket, they're expecting you to wear a big hip band. Okay. You might also be wearing a harness, like a climbing harness. Yeah. So the chest pockets are really spacious, and they're even more important if you've not got access to lower stuff. But also the hand pockets I've moved quite substantially up the jacket, so you've got lots of areas to store stuff and they're not being inhibited in any way by the rucksack. You've also got ventilation zips under the arms, so like Matthew's.
Oh, it's massive. That's even bigger than mine.
Yeah, really big ventilation
Get my whole head in there.
Both ways as well. So some people prefer a little thing. Some people prefer opening them from the top and putting it down. Some people prefer opening it from the bottom. Okay. Really good. Yeah, really good. Although, because this jacket was so breathable for me today, I didn't feel like I need to open them. Because this jacket uses a much more breathable membrane and much more breathable waterproofing, it just feels more comfortable when you're exerting yourself. Okay. So I really like this jacket.
Good.
I really like it. I think the articulation, the waterproofing, the breathability, the hood, it is designed for out on the hill or mountain all day, no matter what conditions. Whereas your jacket, the Anarch, is a more comfortable jacket to wear day to day. Okay. Like this is, although it's not too stiff, it is a little stiffer. For 80% of people, that is the jacket that they're going to have, and it's going to be absolutely fine, and they're never going to find anything wrong with it. Yeah. For that 20% of people that go into the worst conditions,
a bit more extreme,
you need to start to look at the terrain.
It was very windy up there, and I didn't feel the wind at all.
Absolutely.
So that was nice.
Both jackets, nice. 100% windproof.
Yeah, and it wasn't a super nice day.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah,
it gave us a good opportunity to test the jackets, and it was kind of cool. A lot of people enjoy, at least I do. I enjoy going out into nature, whether it's camping or hiking or whatever, because of the isolation. And I don't know with the mist and the fog and stuff. Yeah, that's even more.
There was that moment when we were right on top of Ingleborough. And there's like this flat plateau. It's not a massive plateau, but it's quite. It was a big enough plateau that it felt like you couldn't see the edge. No, like you couldn't see where you were going. Basically, it just looked like you were walking into the abyss, and it triggers something in your mind like I am remote, I am alone. Yeah, and that's fantastic.
It's like I said when we were up there. It's like kind of like an alien landscape at times. Yeah, with the wind and the weird light and stuff. Yeah. And, no, it was good. It was very good fun. Yeah, hard work.
Hard work, but enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I think the jackets just made it very comfortable and enjoyable to do.
Yeah. And I feel like we've earned these cozy night sleep in these pods that we've
I feel like I still feel a bit wind beaten from the wind at the top and drained of energy. So
No, I'll make another brew. Have a bit of a read and then probably turn in actually.
yeah, it's getting late, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite wet.
It would have been a different walk if we walked today.
Yes. My pod experience was very nice.
Yeah. You still feel like you're outdoors. You still feel like you're experiencing nature.
You still feel connected to the outdoors, but now it's wet and we don't have to pack up our wet tents, which is very nice.
Rolling away a wet tent and then drying it out is awful. Yeah. It's the worst thing.
It's been good though. It's been awesome walk yesterday, and a brand new experience for me camping in a little shed. So all in all, awesome trip.